right, it's 7-star day on our account. This is exciting time. It's a major milestone for us, and let's get to it. Once again, I am OBG, and this is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, the unveiling of our first two 7 stars that we just hit this morning. So, first up, we have Magnum Trooper, and he is going to give us a million credits for a 7-star unlock. Here he goes, jumping up to 7,500 power. And then we're going to hit Princess Leia right here. She's also a 7-star unlock. And she is at 5,700 power now. Not that I ever care about her that much, but look at her. Jumped all the way up here to 3rd in our power rankings. And with that, it's going to tell us we have a shard store now. In the shard store, we have welcome to the shard store. Extra shards come in here. They're automatically converted. And Princess Leia gives us our first 30 points in the shard store. As I mentioned, General Grievous is in the shard store. Don't buy him here. It is a shitload of shards. And there's a lot of very important gear that you will need out of the shard store. Save that stuff. You just don't get enough. Buy him in the fleet store. So, with that finished, let's take a quick roster review and show you where we're at. On the negative side, we lost our first Galactic War, or what is it called? Galactic Challenge? No, Galactic War. Yesterday. Today we finished it again. So we've now finished 11 of the 12. We failed on the 12th node. It was super hard. And we just got completely wrecked by a much better team. Specifically, Vismas Mar just annihilated us with her counterattacks and everything else. And we were already pretty beat to shit when we got there. One of the issues with this particular account is I don't have a second team at all. Like, I can't bring in the Rebels. If you look at the difference between the two teams, these guys are 24,000 now. The Rebels are 13K, and that's our second team. So if I need to have a sacrificial team or somebody to take out a one unit or something like that, I don't have that. And that's an issue, but there's really no way to fix it other than giving up on these guys. And as you will see here, Arena has become really fucking hard. There are a lot of 85s. Here's a full Mando team. And we're at 291. Here's a full level 85 hyperdrive. That's at 38K. You know, there's some easy ones that we can climb against, but here's a full 85, level 85 Boba Fett team. You know, there's a lot of really strong teams that we're running into now, and you know, we don't have the stars they have. Like, look at this Phoenix team's got 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, and this is a 266 rank. This guy's running all 5s because he just hyperdrived up to here, which is hilarious that you hyperdrived all the way up here and you're at 245 rank in the arena, and we're at 291 and we didn't hyperdrive. So that's whatever. It's fine. So take a look at the roster. We have gotten Moff Gideon up to 5 stars just today. Stormtrooper is at 5 stars. I think we did that last time. General Veers is still at 4. We have unlocked Colonel Starck, and we are working on getting him geared up so he can move into a position as a 6th member of the team, slotting in when we need him, that kind of thing, and getting that going. And the other exciting part of today is we get to join our first raid. So this is my guild's raids. The only one going on, well, 2 going on, is Challenge Pit, which we're not finishing and we're not joining. And we have sim-enabled Rancor. So we'll go ahead and join it. And it's on auto sim. And if you take a look, everybody in this raid will get 10 Han shards, 830 guild currency, 300k, and 1 heroic 1 H103 pit raid box. So 830 is almost 2 full, or almost 20 Starck shards. So, and this happens every other day basically. Pretty fucking solid. The H103 box has a lot of gear, most of which won't help me right now because I'm too low level, but it will help me in the future. to accumulate this gear ahead of time. The big deal for me is getting the Han shards, getting Raid Han unlocked so that we can slot him into the Rebel team and he can join into the CLS fun when we get there. And also getting the Guild Store shards, because that will help us immensely in getting Starck up to 7 stars as well and really start making that trooper team pop. Admiral Pyatt is our next goal. If you take a look here, he is on tier 6, I think it is his node. Pyatt is yes, he's on 6B hard, and 6 hard light side, I believe, is at level 54. So next level, we'll be able to unlock the tier 6 or stage 6s and get that pushed through real quick and start running on the Pyatt farm. What I will do when I hit Pyatt is I will put First Order Stormtrooper on the back burner. We unlocked him this morning as well. We'll put him on the back burner because he's not a critical path guy right now, and so we can get him going when we get to that point and go with that. So let's run one quick squad battle, show you how the group's performing these days. Who are we going to go for today? Let's go for another Phoenix squad. They are easy pickings in the arena for the most part. They can be a little tricky if you get them in the wrong order. If you let the 2 tanks start taunting back and forth, it can be tough to get rid of things. The Trooper squad really shines when they're killing things. They get bonus turn meter when they kill stuff, and so they really start that train running pretty well. So we always start here with Ezra, and we'll finish him off here. And then we're going to get rid of some of their turn meter with that. And then we're going to try to get rid of Chopper before Hera can go. And let's see if this will get rid of both of them. There goes Chopper. There goes Hera. And you can see the attack out of turns. Now the problem is once you've run all that down, once you've done the 2 mass assist calls and the AoE and that kind of stuff, if you haven't killed a bunch of things at that point, you're in trouble. Because you don't have, like, your stuff is very, very front loaded. The other thing to discuss with this team is we're being carried very hard on damage side by Dark Trooper here. He's still only 2 stars. What is making him so good is the fact that his offensive output is similar to Magnum Trooper, but he attacks 4 times because there's 4 stacks of him. So his basic attacks 4 times, and that's insane. Like, you know, if you take a look at the 2 guys and compare them, and there are 2 attackers, I think Magma is not nearly as good, but he's an easy farm. So, so Magna is cranking out 1130 damage and 781 special damage. If you take a look at Dark Trooper, who is only 2 stars, he's cranking out 673 damage. So it's half the damage, but he's attacking 4 times. Plus he's got 15% crit, he's getting crit up, etc. He's got 685 special damage, he's got crit chance on that too. That helps him a lot, and you're getting tossed in a whole bunch of things from various people. And you know, his unique is giving him extra defense, plus 20 defense for each stack of Dark Trooper squad it currently has, so he's tough to kill. And the really nice thing about Dark Trooper is in Galactic War, you are the stacks are based are a ability like shields or whatever. So even if he loses a couple of stacks in a fight, he gets them all back on the next fight. So he always starts at 4 stacks if he's alive. Now he maintains any health damage he took. So if you're fighting like a Galactic War and he's down to half health, for instance, on his, he's got 3 stacks and half health remaining. Then next time he comes in, he'll have 4 stacks and half health again. So it's a really nice way to have him at full strength on the start, and he's super fast too. As you can see, he always goes first on all of our fights, and he's only 2 stars. He's going to be so incredible in like 800 years when he finally gets to where he's going. He's 154 speed with +9, so 165. Gideon is our second fastest, as you saw there, and he is running at 145 speed. So, but the nice thing is they're all getting speed up from Veers, because his leadership gives everybody 24% offense and 20 speed. So the turn meter train really starts when Veers hits level 8 here, which isn't for a long time, because then he's going to get, they'll be up to 30% offense, but they'll also gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. And like everything on this squad gives buffs. So it's constantly giving turn meter to these guys, and then they go, and then they get more turn meter, and then they go, and they get more turn meter, and Magnum Trooper throws his little grenade thingy, and they lose 40% turn meter. It's stunning. So it's going well, but it does have some issues in the fact that it has no second team, and its best unit on the team, on the squad, is a 2-star, and he's unlocking at 1 shard per node. So as you can see, he's only at 11 out of 25. So he's a very long way from being really competitive, and I'm afraid he's going to fall behind at the end. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. He may very well be somebody that you don't run in the arena team, because his kit is kind of hard to run on AI, and maybe you run Starck, Veers, Pyatt, Gideon, and Magnum Trooper. That kind of thing. But he's very helpful, and I don't regret farming him. I just wish he would farm faster. So tired of waiting for him to get up to star levels. So there we are today. I will have an update on Monday, the 21st, which is when we should hit ships, level 60 and ships. And I will be gone on vacation to Gen Con for the next 5 days, so there will be no updates, and I'll try to keep up with the account. Hopefully I won't miss any refreshes on the account, because I'm at a convention, but it should be fine. The other thing to talk about is experience gain. So we are gaining about 2,300 experience today if we get 150 crystals. The crystal income has been really good lately because we unlocked mods. So we finished all the mod battles, and by doing all 8 mod battles, you get 10 crystals from each one of those, and then you do the mod challenges, and you get crystals for finishing each one of those the first time. So it's been a lot of crystal income, so we're getting a lot more than 2,300. But 2,300 is your base that you get every day, but you also get the extra 200 and something experience, or 200 and something energy from leveling up that day. So we're running right at about a level a day. We might start falling behind because the levels are getting harder and harder. I expect once we get to 60, it'll stay at a level a day for a little while, but then tail off to being more than a day to get a level. And that'll suck, because we're enjoying this whole level up thing and unlocking more things. So that's where we stand today. It's been an exciting adventure. Thank you everyone for coming by and checking us out. I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. If you are, please do like and subscribe, because it makes YouTube happy, it makes me happy, and it's free to do, and we could all use some free happiness in this world. So with that, OBG out.